Good morning guys, coming to you from Kigali in Rwanda, today flying to Ethiopia. Wanted to go to Ethiopia for so long and now today I finally get to realize that, so I'm gonna head to the airport, get on another flight. Just before we go, I'll show you a quick glimpse of Kigali from my hotel room. Cool, let's go. Alright guys, so I have arrived in Ethiopia. You can see the drive to the airport in Rwanda before. Rwanda, I didn't obviously see hardly anything, but the impression I got, like the streets are extremely clean. I didn't see any rubbish. Not a bad flight on Ethiopian Airlines, pretty good airline. Anyway, I've arrived here at night. I think it's like almost 9 PM by this point. Like basically on top of this party street. It's like 24-hour party or something, the guy was telling me. And there was fires in the street and things. This room's pretty nice though, like really spacious. Just found a pretty good deal on booking.com. Yeah, first impression was, wow, there's definitely some things to make some cool videos of around here for sure, but I'll show you my view. I don't know, it's quite dark. I'll see if you can see anything, but there was a fire just up the street before. So yeah, I'm basically right in the thick of it. But you know, better like that than not to see the culture firsthand. First impression of the people, lovely. I'll go out and film some shots tomorrow when it's lighter, but that'll be in this video. So I'll see you in 3, 2. Good morning guys, so those few shots taken from up here on the roof of the hotel. I'm just about to head out and go find a SIM card, so I'm going to walk there. It has been a day since I filmed that last clip because yesterday it was a bit rainy and I had to catch up on a bit of editing, but now I'm going to go exploring and show you guys a bit of Addis. It's an interesting place, I'll tell you. It started raining super hard, so I'm going to put this camera away and figure something out.
Hello. Hey, how are you?
People love saying hi here, that's one thing I've realized. Anyway, let's talk later, I don't want to ruin my camera.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright guys, so it's about 40 minutes later or so. Found myself an umbrella for 150 of the local currency. Now I can vlog in the rain, so definitely worth it. Funniest story with the SIM card, you would not believe it. So after walking through the rain and finally finding the place, it took me a bit of finding. Walk into this room, he's like, no, the network's down. And I'm like, is there any solution to this? The whole network's down, so you better try another branch. So I walk like another 2 kilometers or so after a lot of asking random people, find another branch, and no, system's down. So come back tomorrow. Anyway, at least I got to walk around and see a bit of Addis and just not quite sure where I am. I think I'm heading in the direction of my hotel, but yeah. One thing I've noticed about here is there's actually quite a lot of poverty, quite a few beggars, but I kind of get the feeling in this culture that it's kind of like a South Asian culture in the terms of you've got to kind of throw yourself into it and just ride the wave, you know, because, you know, you go out for a 2-minute walk to find a SIM card, next minute you're on the complete other side of town with an umbrella, not really knowing what you're doing, and that kind of sums up a lot of countries, you know, like India. You go down to the shop to get a drink, next minute you're 6 hours away fighting with tuk-tuk drivers. Anyway, I'm gonna keep walking, I'll get some more shots as soon as I can film now in the rain with the umbrella, and yeah. I like it though, people are quite friendly, even if they try to scam you. I've had a couple guys try to scam me, but there was one guy that tried to scam me. He's like, oh, I work at the hotel you're staying. I was like, what's the hotel name? He's like, oh, just down there. I was like, what's the name? He's like, the Captain. I was like, nah, that's not it. And he's like, ah. Been to Egypt, so you're gonna have to try harder to scam me than that. But and then he tried to sell me weed. So just kind of classic scam kind of tricks. But yeah, let's get some more clips and carry on this little random adventure in the streets of Ethiopia. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is that they have larders here, so that's pretty epic. It's always a good sign when a country has larders, but check it out. Beautiful. So they're the taxis. The taxis are like old Toyota Corollas, and old larders seems to be the combination.
One eternity later.
I ordered some food, I'll show it to you in a second, but I probably ordered it over an hour ago, it just arrived, so it looks amazing though. We've got some freshly cooked bread, some salad, and some hummus, so hopefully the wait is worth it, and it'll be delicious. Alright guys, I'm back in the room. That was a bit of a fail of an adventure there. I mean, at least I got to see the streets and meet some cool people. Got a few clips, had that lunch there. It was a pretty good lunch, just took an hour to get to me. So anyway, keep a positive mind. I'm gonna do some research now to plan out the trip for what I'm gonna be doing here while I'm in Ethiopia. I'm sure there's plenty of things to do in Addis. I'm pretty keen on going out into the countryside though and seeing like the mountainous areas and things, because there's some epic mountains here, so stay tuned for that, guys. Just before I finish the video there, guys, I want to talk about the sponsor of this video. The sponsor of this video is Preply.com, which is a language learning website which I'm going to be making full use of in coming videos. I've always really wanted to learn a language properly. I can speak a little bit of many different languages, but to really get a grasp of it, it's something I've always struggled for. But when Preply reached out to me, they're like, do you want to try our service and see how you like it? I was like, it's time to bite the bullet and really try to learn a language. I've already 3 Spanish classes deep, and how it works is you can choose tutors from all over the world. My tutor is currently from Argentina, which will really help me in an upcoming trip to South America, guys, which is coming very shortly. Obviously after Africa, still many more Africa videos to come, but South America is one of the next locations. Bit of a spoiler there for you, and I couldn't be happier, and with learning the Spanish, it's going to help me big time because the majority of that continent do speak Spanish. For instance, when I'm in South America traveling around, I'll be able to like order food and talk to the locals and interact with the locals, which will be super cool. So you have to stay tuned to see how my Spanish is by that point. I took the first class on Preply and instantly I booked like 7 more hours of classes, and from then I'll book more because I'm really enjoying it. I've got a really nice tutor. She's personalized the plan for me, basically specifically for traveling, so not extremely in depth, but if you want to, you can learn that on the website, but I'm going for like just kind of conversational Spanish, because I also think it will make the videos more interesting as well. Another thing that's so great about Preply is how convenient it is. So you can just chill at home and just Skype your tutor and they will teach you just from the comfort of your own home. And if you choose a tutor and you don't happen to click with them, or you want to try another tutor, then you can cancel that tutor and get a new one for free. Language is something that is so helpful, obviously, when traveling, and if you can take that step, the locals just love you for it, and it just makes you that much closer to the locals as well. So yeah, if you want to learn a language, hit that link below, and good luck. So I will see you in the next video, guys, for more adventures from Ethiopia. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.